Hey everyone, today I'm going to be talking about Hanzo again, and mostly about his arrow flight speed and how you want to lead your shots. So let's go ahead and go to the practice range. The best place to practice Hanzo, because there's no one shooting you and there's moving targets. Alright, so arrows. Let's start with the arrows. Arrows have a flight speed. It's really fast actually. Like, it's not hit scan, it's a projectile, so you have to compensate. Because speed, and then there's like a little arc too. The arc isn't really that big of a deal, because he's basically a sniper, but you do have to make sure you're aiming a little higher, depending on how long. This game doesn't have a lot of long sight lines, so you should be able to, but it depends. Alright, so you, as a Hanzo, you want to practice on this side of the map, mostly. Everything over there is useless to you. So, we'll start here. Alright. So, leading with Hanzo. You can lead, yes, and you can also track, yes. But you want to track a little bit ahead of the robot's head. Not too far. Well, depending on the distance of the robot itself. Like that one, you're going to lead a little further. But the closer up one, you're definitely going to be on his head, or a little further. So you want to practice with that. Like, you don't want to shoot them yet. I mean, you can if you want, because what's the fun of not doing that. But you want to lead ahead of somebody, because this will make you less flicky. But flicking is fine, but leading at long ranges is the best way to do stuff. Because I believe in flicking, yes, but flicking only when enemies are super close. It is possible to flick at a long distance, but it's difficult. Especially if they're really far. Nah, there's an arc there. But yeah, once you get that down, you can start moving around and doing it. So like, get up here, be like, woo! You always want to lead your shot before shooting, because I feel like most Hanzos just fire randomly without even like bothering to try and calculate where the headshot boxes are. Head hitboxes, yeah. So basically, that's it for that. Another thing to do after getting that warmed up is start. Like, this will sound silly, but basically you just spaz out and try and hit cool shots, cause that'll train you to be able to hit things with reaction time. So you want to like 360 flick sort of dealio. Cause the only down part with the training range is that they aren't players. But if you train yourself to hit them, the training bots with reaction time instead of like just staring at them, it'll train you to react faster in game. So basically you just run around like a madman shooting the robots as quickly as possible. It's okay if you miss, because eventually you're gonna hit them and there's no consequences here, as there may be in game. Another way I would say to practice Hanzo in a player setting is through quick play, but I know a lot of people like to flex their skills in comp, but I don't believe in practicing in comp unless it's like for your main role. Like, Hanzo isn't or projectile isn't my main role, but I'm really good. It's because I practice in quick play and in the practice range here. So don't be afraid to like just sit in quick play for a few hours and just play Hanzo. You can insta-lock in quick play. Don't forget that. But in comp, you might be ruining someone else's experience, so I wouldn't advise with that. Especially if you're not the greatest Hanzo yet. But once you practice a bunch like I did, I believe you can, anyone can be a good Hanzo. Just don't use this thing as a crutch. Storm Arrow is meant for tanks, and shields. I guess you can use it if you miss. Whoa! If you miss. Sorry, just woke up. If you miss your initial shots, but you, as a Hanzo, you really shouldn't be missing shots, and especially with all this stuff I'm telling you. All right, so that's about it. So thanks for watching, and I hope this helps.